Tough nut.
Okay. So lesson 50, homework for tonight. Okay, it is entitled Polynomial Equations, Ordered Pairs, and Cartesian Coordinate System. Cartesian Coordinate System. Okay. And you already know most of what's in this chapter. In fact, you know beyond what's in this particular lesson. They're going to be just talking about. Like with the graphing, I mean, they're just going to be talking about, like if you have x comma y or 4 comma 2, how do you find that on a, plot it on a Cartesian plane, right? And you know how to do that. You go over 4 and up 2. 4 comma 2 over 4 up 2, right? So you know how to do that. In fact, I think even the next lesson they're going to get into using a T-chart, to try to graph an equation. You already know how to do all that, right? Remember T-charts?
Yeah.
If x is 1, y is something. If x is 2, right? You guys remember that. This is not degrees. Well, this is separate. Okay. So, like, for example, if I said graph, this is not degrees of polynomials. I'm just graph y is equal to 2x plus 1. Right? And use a T-chart. A T-chart is like this. You have your x first and your y second. And you choose your x's. And if it's a straight line, is this a straight line?
Yeah.
Do we know? How do we know?
Because
The slope is 2 over 1. But what about the x?
the x is regular.
The x is regular. It's x,
Like
x to the first
squared.
power, right? If it was x to the squared, x squared, then it would be a parabola, right? Or it would be parabola, one of the two ways, right? But it's just going to be a straight line. If it's a straight line, I always just do this. I use 0, 1, and 2. For straight lines, that's what I always do. I want to keep my numbers small, right? I want to keep my numbers small, okay? Okay? I want to keep my numbers small because, I can use anything. I could do 1 million here if I wanted to. But it sure wouldn't be easy to graph, right? So what would y equal if x were 0? Y is equal to 2 times 0 plus 1. Elizabeth, what would it be? What would y equal? If I made x 0, what would y be? What would that be? 2 times 0 plus 1. 1. So I put a 1 here. Okay. If x were 1, y is equal to 2 times 1 plus 1. So Sal says 3. You guys, do you agree with them, Serena? 2 plus 1, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So y is 3. So I put a 3 here. If x is 2,
5.
Domenica, what do you think? 2 times 2 is plus 1, 5. So when x is 2, y is 5. Right? And then those are coordinates. That's my x comma y. Right? So how would I graph that? If I came over, well, I'll just write. If I were going to graph that, how would I graph 0, comma 1? This is my y-axis. This is my x-axis.
You go 0, x and then y1.
Right. So I'm not going to go anywhere on the x-axis, but I'm going to go up 1 on the y-axis, and I put a dot. Now, what about the next one? 1, 3.
T-shirt. The T-shirt. You go 1 over to the x and then up to 3.
There you go. Put a dot, and then the last one.
Over 2.
Okay. Up 5. Boom. And hopefully, if I graphed it right, it'll be a straight line. So I don't go too far. Right? So there's my straight line. So I graphed it. And you guys know how to graph it much quicker, right? In under 10 seconds, right? All right, much easier. So my y-intercept is 1, right?
Rise 2, 1, 1.
Rise 2 over 1. Rise 2 over 1. Boom. And we're done. Less than 10 seconds. 4 seconds. We did that in 4 seconds, right? So you guys are way ahead of the book right now. The only thing that you don't know, that I don't know if I taught you, I can't remember, I taught the 8th graders. It's degrees on polynomials. And I think I did, but I can't remember. So we're going to do it.
So we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, we did.
If I had something like this, what is the degree of this polynomial?
Third degree.
It is the third degree.
Oh.
How do you know?
Because it's the exponent. The highest exponent is the degree.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's either,
We already did this.
we did that. So that's your degree. Now what if I gave you this? 2x cubed y squared.
Third degree still.
No.
It's up.
It's the 5th degree. Why?
It's all the exponents added up. We'll add.
Yes. It's the 5th degree because you add all the
But if there was
exponents.
a plus sign in between the x plus y, then it would be third degree, right?
Yes.
Because
If it
it's
was
separate.
this,
Yeah, but
like
it's-
Nathan was just saying, if it's this, then what is the degree?
That's third degree.
Third degree. Because it's the term with the largest number of variables. Right? Here there are 3 x's multiplied together. So the variable would be, it would be third degree. Now what about, am I confusing anybody?
No.
Now what about this? What's the degree?
Third degree.
Third degree, that's right. Because there's a 1 degree here, 1 degree here, 1 degree here. You add them together, you have third degree. So that's also third degree. Okay? Wow, you guys know this stuff. Wow.
Because you already taught it.
Right, awesome. Well, that's fabulous. So that was a very quick lecture, eh? Don't you like those quick lectures? We're done.
Really?
We're done. I don't think there's anything else.
Now let's put that up.
That's it.